Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about some important lessons that I have learned and that have helped me a lot through my years. So, the first thing is that you only get what you think you're worth and you deserve. So that's very important because our mind will always look for reasons to prove us right. So if you think you're worth 75%, your mind will always get you 75%. If you get 90%, you will say like, "Oh no, this is too good to be true." I don't think so. So you will get back to 75%. So that's the first thing. The other thing is you are who you surround with. So if you want to become a better student, you cannot do that probably if you're surrounded with other people that are bad students or that are mediocre. Okay, so you have to surround yourself with people who pull you up, not pulling you down. The other thing is that everything happens in life for you, not to you. So this is very important. Like, I know sometimes things are super difficult, and I know that we ask ourselves, why me? But we should change that question to what for? What for? I have to grow from this. It has to have a lesson. So growth mindset is, even though I made a mistake, even though I'm going through this terrible situation, I have to learn something from it, and everything will be better because of it. Okay? The other thing is that you will never become better on your comfort zone. Like, you have to take challenges. You have to do the things that make you anxious. You have to do the things that makes us nervous. You will never change, grow, or improve if you stay in your comfort area. Obviously, our mind will tell us that's the best way because it's scary, because it's new, because your mind doesn't know what the result will be if you get out of the comfort zone. But eventually, it will improve your self-esteem and it will improve who you are if you take those challenges, if you actually show your mind that everything will be okay if you take those challenges. The other thing is that you can win when you doubt. And because your mind, as I told you, will every time try to show you that you are correct. So if you doubt yourself, if you say, I cannot do this, I'm the worst in math, for example, your mind will always look for a reason to prove you right. So another important thing is for you to keep promises to yourself. That will build self-confidence. If we do not keep promises to ourselves, we will doubt ourselves constantly. So if you said you were going to do something, you have to do it. I know you might not feel motivated. I know you might feel lazy or exhausted. But if you do it, I promise that you will feel much better after that. I promise that you will feel prouder of yourself and knowing that you actually could do it. Another thing is that you're not your accomplishments. You are not the amount of friends you have, okay? You are not that. Like, it's part of your life, but you are who you are and you're perfect the way you are. So even though you make a mistake, you're not that mistake. Even though you don't have many friends, you're not who you are because you're popular. You are who you are because you're perfect that way, even though you don't have many friends. Another thing is that you are not what other people tell you you are. And that's very important. That's their opinion of you. You are, especially the way you are. You are what you think you are. But if you start adopting those thoughts of other people, then you will actually think you're that. But actually, it's someone else's opinion, okay? You are not what you look like is another one. You are your soul. You are not defined by the way you look like. You are defined by the way you treat other people. You are defined by the way how you contribute to your life, not how you look like. or your accomplishments or your friends or what other people say. It's defined by who you are as a person, as a human being, to other people, to the world, to your community, to your family. And we are how we move, okay? That's another important one. And you will say, what? But literally, how do people who are depressed look like? Do they look like I'm talking right now? Like with movement, with joy? No, they're like this, depressed. You are how you move. Okay, so guess what? Most people, and I think you can relate to this, self-doubt themselves more when they're right before going to bed or right after waking up. Why? Because of movement, because you are tired, because you don't move enough, because you're a little bit drowsy. Okay, so that's why in that moment our brain starts like to have those self-doubts, those thoughts. If you start moving, if you start talking like this, if you start saying, I can do this, I am able to do that, I am able to improve, I am able to become better version of me, you will change your movement, you will change your body, you will change your chemistry, and that will change your mind, your thoughts, the way you relate to others. So that's another important thing. I hope these life lessons that I have learned through my years here in the world help you to improve your year, help you to improve who you are. See you next time. Bye.